Today class 12 CBSE topic is the human geography, nature and scope. To know this chapter well, first of all you need to know what is human geography. Here is a question I have written down. That means when geography means the topic or the study of the earth, and human geography means when it is totally related, the human are involved with the earth's matter, that study is called the human geography. That means we the people, how we live, how we react with the natural disaster or natural resources, how we are living our life, how in which way we are maintained the settlement pattern, the economical development, those are included under the study of this human geography. So, to do this study, first of all we need to know the debate. At previous time, geographer has different kinds of opinion they have given. That means those people of that time, especially those geographers and the philosophers, they have given different kinds of ideas. They are separated into two parts. One is the theoretical, second one is the descriptive. Theoretical is also another name is nomothetic, and descriptive another name is ideographic. Theoretical means the theories which was given by that time geographer. So people used to thought that those things are the only approved thing at that time. मतलब उस वक्त लोगों को ऐसा लगता था कि जो थियोरी उन्होंने दिया है, जो जियोग्राफर्स ने दिया है, वही सही है, उसमें लिखा हुआ कुछ नहीं है. उसके बाद डिस्क्रिप्टिव मतलब उसको डिटेल्स में एक्सप्लेन करना. दैट मीन्स you need to describe those things in details. Those are called descriptive. That means debate are completely separated into two parts. One is theoretical, which regards with the theory, and second one is the descriptive, which means the description with details. Next, there are several geographers or the philosophers who has given different kinds of ideas or definitions about human geography. So one by one we will discuss. Look at this. Geographer Ratzel. He told us that human geography is the synthetic study of relationship between human society and Earth's surface. That means, according to his opinion, human geography is a kind of study or the subject where we can easily understand the relation between the people and the earth. Peoples are living in a society, so a society only runs with the help of humans. And no one can live alone. So society is very much needed. So with that society, how peoples are interacting with the landforms. Like suppose, an example I will give you. Suppose the people of a town, they are living their life very comfortably. They are used to it, to travel by car, plane, train, etc. But if we move to a village side, you can see the completely opposite kind of features. That means the village side people are living their life completely opposite way. That means they are just doing the agricultural work, they are living their life in a fresh air, they doesn't used to eat with that kind of fast food, etc. So that means the two kind of societies are completely different, and they all are living on an earth's surface, but their lifestyles and the interaction between the landforms and their society life is different from each other. That's what Ratzel have told us. Next move to the second one Ellen Churchill Sample, who has given his another thought or definition about the human geography. He told us that human geography is the study of the changing relationship between the unresting man and the unstable earth, which means human geography is a kind of study where we are actually used to know that when unresting man means people can't stay in a particular place. They are doing their own jobs, like they are busy with their own work, like industrial work, agricultural development, economical development, many more streams. They are doing their job. So that's why he called the people as unresting, who are not taking rest. Those means, that means ये लोग, हम जो कॉमन पीपल हैं, वो क्या कर रहे हैं, एक चेंजिंग रिलेशनशिप हो रहा है किसके अंदर, अनरेस्टिंग मैन एंड अनस्टेबल अर्थ. दैट मीन्स पीपल आर कंटिन्यूअसली डूइंग देयर जॉब एंड beside that the earth is also changing its earth surface. Suppose maybe a place which present day which has mountains or plateaus, million years after, maybe that place will completely become a plain land, flat area. That means the environment or the landforms can change, or a place which is a plain land, maybe million years after it will turn into a highland or plateau land. That means earth landforms are changeable. It can't be from the primitive time. It will not be a same kind of landforms which we are used to it. So क्या देखा जा रहा है कि जो रिलेशन है अनरेस्टिंग मैन और अनस्टेबल अर्थ के बीच, दोनों ही अनरेस्टिंग है, both are parallelly doing their job. So that changing relationship is called the human geography, which has told by Ellen Churchill Sample. Next, move to this part. Paul Vidal de la Blache. He is another geographer who given his idea at that time. Who had given his idea? What is that? Conception resulting from a more synthetic knowledge of the physical laws governing our earth and of the relation between the living beings which inhabit it. That means the synthetic knowledge. Synthetic knowledge means the knowledge which are intimately involved with our lifestyle. That synthetic knowledge is giving the knowledge about what? About the physical laws governing our earth. Physical laws means the rotation of the earth, the revolution of the earth, the evolution like the volcanic eruption, earthquake. Those are the physical laws, gravitational force. All those things are involved. That thing study, and also with that laws, the relation with that law and the human being, living things like the humans, the plants. That means the physical laws. Suppose the relation between the gravitational force and the human beings. Why the earth is moving, but we are still at our place. We can't feel that movement of the earth. Why? Because due to the effect of the gravitational force. So we can say that the relation between us and gravitational force is a synthetic relation. So that study, where we read? In human geography. That particular concept is given by Vidal de la Blache in his definition. He has given that idea. So if you want to read those definitions, you need to know the proper way, what they have individually given their idea about this separate, the same thing but in a separate way. You have to know it. one by one. That's why if we will underline those important portions, then you can easily remind it. Next, we will read about the next part of this chapter. Sorry, I am rubbing the board because I don't have that kind of digital facility so that I can explain you. Sorry for that. The next thought which is given about different geographers about the human geography is the determinism. And possibilism. What is determinism? Determinism means the word comes from determined. When, if you will see the time of the primitive age, suppose I am talking about the time of the ice age or something kind of that, the time which is mentioned in Veda. So, our period of Veda. So, at that primitive time, people are helpless. Why they are helpless that time? Because they doesn't know how to interact with the nature, how to protect themselves from the disaster of that nature. So, that time they used to pray to God to save themselves from that disaster of huge flood or drought or something else. That time they thought that if they will pray in front of God, they can easily praise them and they can get all kinds of necessary things like the agricultural crops or many more materials, the water for their daily use. They can easily get those things. So that thought is called the determinism, which has come from these ages. That means, suppose in ice age, people used to state that they are surrounded by a place where fully covered with ice. How they will live their life? So they used to eat the flesh or meat so that they can fulfill their livelihood. But they doesn't have any kind of crops. They don't think about it that they should produce different kind of crops. So they used to eat. They thought that it's a natural disaster. We doesn't have any remedy to protest against it. Next, move to this portion. Possibilism. Possibilism is a kind of thing where actually the today's people are living their life. The technology. That means people used to face those disasters. They have that capacity to protest against it. That means a place which doesn't have proper water, they will start that place the irrigation system. Or a place, plateau land, suppose plateau land, no agriculture, they will do here the industrial work. Why? Because it's a place of full with minerals. That's why. So, according to this thought, people used to live their life following the technology. That means, in this concept, environment is more powerful. But in this concept, men are more powerful. So, these are the completely different thought of human geography. But in which is called the neo-determinism. This thought has given us by Professor or the famous geographer Griffith Taylor. He has given this idea about neo-determinism. According to him, suppose there are three kinds of signal: red, orange and green. In this thought, according to determinism, we thought that nature is more powerful, and possibilism, human being, that means we are more powerful. But he has given another idea that is called neo-determinism. According to this thought, if the nature will give us an alarm that you should stop to collect the resources from the nature, we should stop our way of life. That means we should stop to collect those resources. Green means nature is giving us the signal that yes, you can collect your resources from us. And the orange signal means the nature is alarming us that don't collect it, because you have to preserve it for your future generation. Green means nature is telling us that you can collect the natural resources. Orange means it's an alarm that we should become more and more aware. And red signal means we should stop right now to protect our environment. This thought is given by Griffith Taylor, which is called the neo-determinism. So today, just learn it properly, understand it from your chapter. Next day, we will discuss about the rest part of this chapter. Thank you.